Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Wellness with Noura, where we embrace the beauty of our busy lives by making wellness our priority. I'm your host, Noura, a second year naturopathic medical student, and I'm so excited to share this beautiful journey with you. In each episode, we'll explore habits that nurture our mind, body, and soul to help us take charge of our health through self love inspired by Islam. No matter how busy you are, with Allah's help and our little bits of self care throughout the day, we can live a life full of peace and joy, inshallah. So take a deep breath, get comfy, and join me as we work together towards a life full of balance, peace, and self love. Welcome to Wellness with Noura. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode. Today, we're going into one of my favorite topics ever, a powerful practice that helps us build emotional awareness and strengthens our spiritual connection at the same time. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by your emotions or noticed physical sensations like tension or discomfort that comes out of nowhere? These are often signs from our mind and body, encouraging us to explore our inner world more deeply. So, how do we become more self aware and learn to release emotions that no longer serve us? How do we move beyond feelings of guilt, shame, or anxiety and instead find ways to acknowledge and heal them? Well, stay tuned because today we're talking about journaling. Let's dive right in. We're going to start off by saying the affirmation of the day. Let's start with a calming affirmation. I release negative emotions and welcome nourishing thoughts. I am emotionally and mentally strong. In order for us to understand and embrace our emotions, we first need to understand the mind-body connection. There is an incredible connection between our minds and our bodies. If we ignore or suppress emotional distresses, for example, it often shows up as a physical discomfort, like a headache, muscle tension, or even like an uneasy tightness in your chest. Acknowledging this connection helps us see how deeply our thoughts and emotions influence our physical well being. So, we want to build self awareness to help us identify and release the emotional triggers. Building self awareness begins with recognizing our personal emotional triggers. What are situations or thoughts that cause you to feel anxious, angry, or overwhelmed? Think for a second to yourself. Noticing these patterns is the first step in understanding and managing our emotional reactions. This may take time, but with practice, it'll get much easier. This is where journaling becomes such a valuable tool. Just a few minutes each day of writing can transform your mindset, lift your mood, and help you feel more grounded. But it's important to journal in a specific way that brings clarity and peace, focusing on specific emotions that you usually avoid. The key is to bring to the surface certain emotions that you would rather hide, the ones that you feel uncomfortable, guilty, or shameful for even thinking about. By acknowledging these certain emotions and actually writing them down, we can create space for healing and release. Think of it as setting down a heavy burden that you've been carrying for too long. This can be writing it physically on a piece of paper or even writing it digitally on your notes app or on an iPad. Both ways are very beneficial. So, as we start this journey of emotional awareness, we also strengthen our connection with Allah. Journaling becomes an act of bringing our deepest thoughts and concerns to Allah, trusting in His wisdom and His mercy. When we share our vulnerability with Allah, we feel supported, loved, and increase our spirituality. Remember the verse from Surah Ghafir, and your Lord says, "Call upon me, I will respond to you." So taking our emotions and issues to Allah helps us build a deeper and more intimate relationship with Him and strengthens our faith. So, in this journaling, we want to ask Allah to help us with whatever we're dealing with. So, it will simultaneously strengthen our spirituality and also help release our mental and emotional burdens. But this journey isn't about controlling our emotions, it's about embracing them, all of them, whether it's sadness, anger, frustration, and even joy. They all have their places in our lives, and they're all meant for a certain reason. They're telling us something that is going on in our body or our surrounding. The goal is to feel at ease when these emotions arise and learn to manage them in a way that helps nourish our minds, bodies, and souls. So, if this resonates with you and you're ready to explore your emotions more deeply while building a stronger connection with Allah, I invite you to begin this journey with the Nour Al-Qalb journal. Nour Al-Qalb means the enlightened heart. And this is my first journal that I created. I've been working on this for a long time now, and I'm so excited to announce that it is now live and you can buy it online. The link is in the description below. It includes a workshop tutorial on the Nour al-Qalb journaling technique and a 21-day heart reset to help you grow in emotional awareness and spiritual strength. This journal is designed to guide you in processing and releasing your emotions while also nurturing your relationship with Allah. So remember, this is just the beginning of our journey towards greater self-awareness and spiritual growth. Let's set our intention together. I choose to face my emotions with courage, understanding, and love, knowing that Allah is always near. I hope this piques your interest and inspires you to begin your journey of emotional healing and spiritual growth with the Nour al-Qalb journal. Remember, by taking care of our wellness, we're taking care of the amana that Allah gave us, our minds, bodies, and souls. Thank you so much for spending time with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.